Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling and the Midlife Crisis, and today we're going to be doing a quick what's in the box kit review on my Frog 172 scale Spitfire Mark 16 and flying bomb, V1 flying bomb. Now, as you can probably see, this is actually factory sealed in its wrapping, so this is going to be the first time this has ever been opened and inspected. The scalemate's details on this are that the original moulding for this was produced in 1969, and this particular box art was introduced around about 1974. So we could actually say that this is a 50-year-old kit and it has been sealed for 50 years. So kind of interesting, I suppose. So let's get the old knife out and get this one open. As I haven't actually been in the box at all as yet, I have no idea what's actually hidden inside, and I don't really know whether we've got any details to go with, any historical details to go with our kit. Oh, it's black. Look at that. That's unusual. So there we go. There's the box open for the first time in 50 years apparently. And here are our parts. Now, as you can see, we've got an instruction sheet here, which we'll just have a quick look through. We do have some very brief details here, so we'll just read those out. The Spitfire, oh sorry, it's not a 16, it's a 14. That's my poor assessment of Roman numerals there. The Spitfire Mark 14 entered service with the RAF in January 1944 and was extensively used against German flying bombs, of which it shot down over 300. The plane was unusual in having a 5-bladed air screw, being intended for operations at high altitude, and it was a Spitfire 14 that claimed the first Me-262 jet fighter to be shot down by the Allies. Engine 2,050 horsepower Rolls-Royce Griffon 65. Maximum speed 448 miles per hour at 26,000 feet. Service ceiling 44,500 feet. Armament 2 20mm cannon, 4 303 machine guns, and 1,000 pound of bombs. So that's pretty cool. We'll have a look at the instructions, which are relatively basic. We have got 9 windows to construct our model. And first off, as you can see, we're going to tackle the V1 flying bomb, which it appears comes into 4 pieces. Then we're going to go for our standard, put the pilot in his seat. Number 3, we're going to be doing the propeller. 4, we're going to do our landing gear. Number 5, we're going to put the sections of the wings together. 6, we're going to put the propeller, the pilot and the fuselage together. Number 7, we're going to put the wings on, and then we're going to attach our several options of cockpit, and we'll put the tail together as well. Number 8, we're going to put the final bits and bobs on the bottom. We've got the air intakes and the undercarriage. And then number 9, we're going to attach it to a stand, which chases the V1 flying bomb, which is pretty cool, I suppose. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. So let's have a look at the parts. Well, there's our stand. Not exactly sure how that works, but never mind. We've got 2 stands. We've got a stand for the flying bomb, and we've got this stand stand for the Spitfire. And I've seen this sort of stand before with some Tamias. Okay, so it's black, which is kind of interesting. As we can see, we've got the bottom of the flying bomb here, and then we've got the pulse engines for the flying bomb attached to this main sprue, which has also got our one part of our fuselage and the bottom of our wings. We have got some detail on it, some panel lines that I do like to say. I can actually see here that some of the lines have actually faded. So obviously we're using a mould that is deteriorating. I'm not quite sure whether you can see it. You can see a straight line going right the way across here, and then the line sort of starts and then disappears. Does it again here as well. So that looks like a bit of a worn out moulding to me. Doesn't really appear to be any flash or any real issues with the plastic, apart from it's black, which is interesting. We've got the pilot and the seat here. That's quite Pretty cool, that. And then we've got another piece of this cool stand. We've got this 5-bladed propeller, which is already fitted in one piece. We've got the parts of the undercarriage here. We've got the tail wheel. These are parts of the assembly for the propeller. We've got some rather nicely detailed rear parts of the rear tail. We've got the 2 landing gear wheels. Interesting. And here we have another section, which is the other part of the airframe. Part of our wing, our air intakes, and our 2 options for the undercarriage in the raised or idle, in the raised or down position. And then we've got these couple of loose parts, which are another part of the flying bomb. And another part of the wing with the machine guns attached. Not quite sure whether that's a defect in the mould in there. It seems to have a bit of a wavy line going on the aileron. We do have some panel lines again. We've got a couple of small circles on here, which are probably mounting points for refueling. I mean, it generally looks quite nice. We come with a couple of options on the decals, and as we can see, we've got the Punjab Squadron of the Royal Air Force in Dienst, Belgium, 1945, and we have a 132 Squadron Royal Air Force SEAC Southeast Asia Command, Kai Tak, Hong Kong, 1945. So that's obviously after the war is over, and that's with the Southeast Asia blue on blue markings. So yeah, I mean, it's quite an interesting little kit that has been unopened in 50 years, it would appear. It does appear to have all its parts present. I'm a bit curious as to what's going on with these 2 stands and why we get 2 stands, but yeah, I'm sure they knew what they were doing at the time. So there we go. There's our little inspection complete. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow for the first time in a few days, and I'll be off for 4 days. So hopefully we'll do something a little bit more constructive than open boxes. And we might try and build something or finish a load of stuff that we've got to finish. So lots more fun things to be coming on my little channel. So please do like and subscribe and follow me for my novice model building ride. Be seeing you.